I made my own music video, no crew, no production company, basically no budget, just an idea, an entry-level camera, and time. A lot of time. In this video, I'll walk you through how I created the video for my new song Breeze. You can watch it here, what worked, what didn't, and what I learned along the way. If you're a fan, a creative, or just curious, nice to meet you. I'm the Selfscape, I'm an artist, and I guess now video maker. By the way, this is my first ever long-form YouTube video, so all feedback is welcome. Alright, so I broke this video into 5 steps to show the whole process, so stick around till the end. Before the how, let me tell you why. Music videos used to be huge for me as a kid. I spent hours watching them on TV because they really elevated the song's experience. But as an artist in the age of streaming platforms, YouTube, and short-form content, they just don't make much sense to me anymore. They no longer have a clear space or goal like getting on MTV or something. They just feel like a high-risk gamble, big investment often left to the mercy of algorithms. So why make one then? How could I make sense of it? That's when it came to me, the idea. I've been making more complex videos for my socials to try and give more meaning to this frenetic need for content. I didn't want to keep pumping out quick, disposable clips just to try and get viral. It felt like buying infinite lottery tickets as an investment plan. So I decided to invest in content that challenges me creatively and technically, where even if it doesn't go viral, at least I grow and evolve as an artist. And surprisingly, or not, these have been the most engaging videos I've ever posted. But there's one big problem. How could I actually promote my new music with this kind of visual style? That's when it clicked. What if I turned this complex content visual style into a modern-day hybrid music video? I'd never seen it done like this, but I knew it could last far longer than a reel or a TikTok. And with Breeze about to be released, the timing was perfect. Okay, great, beautiful, but then what, when, where, and most importantly, how was I gonna do it? Time to get my hands dirty. The script. Like any creative project, I started by defining some references. One of the most exciting parts of being a creative is trying to connect dots no one else has. Right away, I had 2 main video references, the cinematic, fast-paced editing of Gox and the surreal visual effects of Shy Guy. I also threw in music videos that really resonated with me over the years. These references helped me define the overall aesthetics, and just as importantly, they helped me discard what I wasn't gonna do. Then, the lyrics and music guided every other choice. When to go faster, more intimate, dramatic, or over the top. I spent roughly 10 hours planning every line, setting, camera movement, and visual effect. Even then, things slipped through. A quick note on perfectionism: at some point, you have to stop planning and start executing. Which leads me to filming. With the script ready, I needed 2 main locations. The first was a photo studio which cost me 300 reais, which is roughly 50 USD. It's shooting day. Controlled environment, lighting equipment, and backdrops. I had everything scripted, references, a couple of friends, and my nanazinha helped. Yet, I only managed to shoot 4 out of 7 planned setups. The essential ones. The rest, I improvised at home with some lighting tricks. Funny enough, those patches became some of my favorite moments. The second location had to be outdoors, somewhere raw, urban, and empty. From my window, I spotted a parking lot, private property, security guards, but we got lucky. Nobody stopped us, and we captured the shots we needed. It was all a bit too crazy, juggling every behind-the-scene role, director, DP, lighting, setting, costume design, etc., while still performing on camera as singer, guitarist, and actor. A few hours of footage later, it was time for the real test, the edit. Editing is where the magic happens, where ideas and raw footage hopefully turn into a masterpiece. But it's also where every mistake shows. For example, I planned a floating object scene with me in the middle. I shot all the objects but forgot to film myself. The result? Objects floating alone. Solution? I turned it into a new scene right before the solo, and I loved it. There were plenty of other mistakes. Shots too dark, out of focus, inconsistent lighting, wrong settings. Then comes the choice: wait for the perfect moment, reshoot, spend more time and money, or push forward until it's done. And I pushed. After dozens upon dozens of hours in the editing room, the music video was finally finished. And you might think, this guy's a bum. 10 hours scripting, 100 hours editing. Doesn't he have anything else to do? And I gotta say, this is not the case. During this production, I was moving cities, setting up my new home studio and apartment, playing weekly gigs, making videos for other people, producing new songs. If all I did was this video, maybe it would have taken 2 or 3 weeks instead of 8. But once again, you either wait for a perfect moment that never comes, or you make it happen. Now, in the end, I had a lot of fun. It's definitely not the perfect video, but artistically, it's where I've pushed myself the hardest so far, and I'm really proud of it. In a world where everything disappears in 24 hours, creating something that could potentially last for years feels meaningful. Now it's out. Definitely go check it out, especially after watching this breakdown. If you enjoy it, share it with someone who would too. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and of course, listen to my music. See ya.